Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica and this Kiwi reads. So I thought I would start this channel by doing a booktube favorite, the Newbie Tag. The Newbie Tag is a series of questions that I answer so you can get to know me a little bit better. As mentioned in my introduction, my name is Jessica. In case you couldn't tell, I'm from New Zealand. I'm in Auckland. I love to read and I love to do other crafty things. So first question is, why did you start this channel? So this will be kind of coming up in an upcoming video, but I wanted to kind of expand my reading bubble a little bit. I have a selection of taste that is essentially fantasy, a little bit of contemporary, and so I want to expand that. And I also have a TBR bookshelf that far outnumbers my red bookshelf. So I want to also be held accountable for my reading and actually get some of those books read. What are some fun and unique things that you can bring to Booktube? Fun and unique. Look, I have zero filter, which means when I do reactions, you'll see the reactions live and they may be wildly inappropriate, or they could be hilarious, or they could be really witty. So there's a bit of uniqueness there, but also being a New Zealander, a Kiwi, it's in my name. I would really love to show some representation to Kiwi authors that honestly I've either never read or never seen on Booktube. But either way, I want to give them a crack and I want to get some exposure for these guys. What are you most excited for about this new channel? Being an idiot? No, hopefully I can make some jokes that actually land, which would be really good. I'm also excited to read and, like I said before, expand my reading bubble into some new genres, and I will be looking for book recommendations fairly shortly. Why do you love reading? For a moment, a very long moment in time, reading kind of shuts everything that's going on in the real world out. And for a little while, it's just me and the pages and the words. I find reading both meditative and it can be quite challenging. And I think a mixture of both of those brings out the best in a reading experience for me. Ooh. So, what book or series got you into reading? The series that I grew up on, and many Kiwis and probably some Aussies, comment down below if you've read these books. Probably definitely any British would have read at some point The Famous Five by Enid Blyton. It's an iconic series to me. I grew up on it. I loved it. I still read it to this day. Slowly collecting all, I think there's 20 or 21 books in that series. Is that childish? Probably. I don't know, but I enjoy it, so who cares? Adults back me up. Question 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? And I've got a couple of honorable mentions. Would be Just Ali and Rachel Catherine. I quite like watching these guys as well. But if I were going to ask any questions to anyone, it would be Gav from How to Train Your Gavin. And I really want to know, Gav, if you ever watch this, would you ever travel abroad for your spooky 9 vlogs of Halloween series? And if so, where would you most like to go? Both on a budget and if money was no object, because I love that series. Megan from Meg with Books, and this is actually a question for everyone. How do you read so much? You're all so fast readers. No, but in all seriousness, what are your tips for reading more efficiently and releasing videos in such a timely manner? Jack from Jack Edwards / Jack in the Books. How do you feel your degree has shaped your reading preferences? Because I feel like from what I've seen, you've read quite a broad range, but there's a lot of literary reads in there. And Jamie from Jamie's Library, fellow Kiwi, what is your favourite fiction book from a New Zealand author? Those are the questions that I really want to ask my favourite YouTubers. And I'm really loving Jamie's series at the moment, her colour series. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Running into my question with what I asked Megan. I think the biggest challenge for me will be getting videos out in a timely and consistent manner. And just keeping up with it, and not letting my slow reading get the better of kind of what I'm wanting to do with getting videos out every week. So that'll be fun to manage, but it's a journey. We're on a journey. When did you start reading? So this kind of is a bit the same as question 5. What book or series got you into reading? And that would be when I was a child, reading Famous Five. That was quite young, I believe. Books have always been a huge part of my life, especially when I was younger. When I got to high school, intermediate, that dipped down quite a wee bit, and I ended up not really reading unless I had to for school. I feel like that's quite normal though. It wasn't until maybe about 2 or 3 years ago where, watching Booktube and getting inspiration from all these people from Booktube, Megan, Jamie, Gav, that I finally really started falling in love with books again. So yeah, that's when I started reading. Where do you read? Mainly in my bedroom. or the living room. I'll often have something on my Kindle for if I'm going to appointments or if I'm at work, then I can read something on my Kindle. Usually, as far as a physical read, I only have one that I'm reading at a time. What kind of books do you like to read? Kind of already answered this. I've got a very select bubble, kind of fantasy, sometimes a little bit of contemporary romantasy. Romantasy is a mood read, definitely a mood read for me. Honestly, that's probably about it. So I really need to kind of expand. The genres that I don't really take to are thrillers mainly, and literary fiction I do struggle with. The other question is, what does your bookshelf look like? Or do a bookshelf tour and you're already looking at it. I have small shelves. Just over 2/3 of these shelves are not read. So that is my newbie tag. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe, give me a like, and actually in the comments below, let me know what kind of genres that you like to read. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.